Why are we here and what is our purpose? I believe it's giving, and that's what I'll be discussing today in the video. And as always, welcome back to my channel. So, let's talk about our purpose. This world has many complexities, but there's one simple rule: balance. There is some form of unity going on for this earth to turn, and let's be honest, we can all agree it could take one thing to go wrong and everything falls apart. It's a partnership involving us all, majority nature and the animal kingdom, etc. But humans, the part we play, and don't get me wrong, there's some great people out there that play their part, but that's what I'll be talking about next. So, while Mother Nature's busy looking after the earth, what are we doing here in the first world? Let's see. Well, it looks like we are consuming and getting as many gadgets as we could possibly get our hands on. Consuming and using a lot of our energy on these things. Quick reference to American Gods again. There's a media god, and I think you should really check that series out. Amazon video. Alright, sorry, back to what I was talking about. Yes, draining our energy on media and technologies. Phones, making a fancy coffee, hitting up the gym, gaming, personal favourite of mine. We've gone so far with technology that our homes are starting to look like the Star Trek Enterprise. When you stop and think, our needs and greeds of this world consume and eat up so much resources, from airports, flying, electricity, nuclear plants, agriculture, animal farming, poaching. It's just ridiculous. We are eating up the planet. And those in the third world and in poverty-stricken areas are left with nothing. Well, our scraps, maybe. And although it's really, really unfortunate what's happened to the third world, there's a necessity. And I don't know if it's by chance or if it's universal or working its magic, but it still creates a balance, not just by dealing with our waste in terms of recycling, but let me try and explain. This map shows you the varied income of people around the world, and I'm from the UK, and as you can see, high income. What I find with high incomes, it comes with more consumption and more greed. And if everyone in the world was to be able to live like people in the UK, for example, on a high income, there'd be nothing left. We'd run out of all resources in under 24 hours. I wish I could remember where I heard that statement, but you can check it out. Under 24 hours, we'd run out of everything on this planet if we was all to live with iPhones and coffee machines and cars, and you get my drift. It's terrible. Now, back to this attitude we have of taking, and yes, that is the reality of it. We are selfish. We live in an age of self-fulfillment, self-enhancement. Did I mention greed? Finances, monetary gain, taking advantage, getting that bag. Thoughts are winning. Do I need to continue? You see, we're doing some bad things to this planet, and I feel like as individuals we isolate ourselves and think, oh, it's not me, Look at China, it's got over 1 billion people, they need to go sort themselves out, really. But no, we all play a part, and the sooner we acknowledge it and take ownership, and we all feel deep down that we're destroying this planet, let's be honest. But until we take individual ownership, the problem's never going to go away. And for those who care about me, maybe you care enough about yourself, because we will all be diminished along with this planet if anything happens. I'm sure you know that. So I came across this interesting clip by one of my favourite comedians, Eddie Griffin, and yeah, please have a watch and we'll pick this up after.
always find his individual truth, because he gave you that right to do so. It's called choice. That's what separates us from basic animals. A lion doesn't have a choice and a decision in being a lion. It's a lion. When it's hungry, it's gonna kill, it's gonna eat. After it eat, you can lay right next to that motherfucker. It ain't gonna hurt you, because it's taking care of its basic nature. It doesn't have a choice. An insect is going to do what it is designed to do, programmed to do. So anybody that thinks this is not a master designer, all life has a program and how it works in the ecosystem. We're the only living entities on this planet that do not fit in the ecosystem. So if you're looking for an alien, look in the mirror. It's you. You don't fit in because you have a choice. You can manipulate your environment. Everything else is manipulated by its environment. A tree has to do photosynthesis, otherwise it's not a tree. We don't have to do a damn thing. There's only one thing we have to do. That's love.
So, picking up from where Eddie Griffin left off, let's talk about love and the act of giving, and then being one of the same in terms of the earth giving to itself to survive. We love giving. It feels good. I discovered that giving not only heals the person you're giving to, but it heals you somehow. Can't describe it, but giving is a healer, and it works both ways. Magic. Just follow the cycle of giving, and it looks like this. Nature helps itself. Animals, us, and then we in turn help us, and then we will help nature, which is animals and trees, etc. So as you can see, the cycle continues back to nature and helping us, and there you go. Going back to the point of this video today, it's about our purpose and why we're here, and I hope you can understand now that giving is why we're here. And it sounds tough to believe that, we're only here to give, but give it a go, give it a try, and you'll understand that if we was to give and follow that cycle, there'll be no problems in this world. And I mean no problems, from poverty to climate change to war. All of that would disappear if we was to give to each other, just like the earth gives to itself. And if it was to give to the earth, of course. And you may be sick of hearing this save the planet nonsense, but it's deeper than that. This is universal law. And in the words of Martin Luther King, life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? And others is not just people. It's the animal kingdom, it's the wind, it's everything. What are you doing? Otherwise, why are you here? Come on, let's put a smile on the earth's face and on each other's face. We can do this. Start giving today. Oh God, that sounded like a charity ad. But you get my drift. Come on. Start giving today, even if it's giving of your time. It doesn't have to be material. Thank you for listening. Thanks for watching Just Be. Please subscribe, like if you like, click the bell for more videos, and please comment, because what you have to say is so important with what I'm trying to do here, and you will inspire my future videos, trust me. And follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Gmail, and let's keep this conversation flowing. Peace.